This area of unexplained lights we'll be talking about is here in the southern Appalachia Mountains in North Carolina, just outside of Tennessee. It's just east of Asheville, North Carolina, around the Black Mountains. Here's a closer picture to the area of where Brown Mountain is. It's just south of Johnson City, just east of Asheville. This is a beautiful place here in the southern Appalachians, on the southern end of the mountains. Beautiful. This is Linville Mountain Gorge. And here's just one of the many views you can see to see Brown Mountain that surrounds the area. This is well documented, all these lights over the years. Like I said, there's many different viewing areas, but this is the most popular, is Wiseman View Overlook, looking towards Brown Mountain and the gorge. And since white man had come in here, they'd been seeing these lights in the very first early years of it. Now after dark, this place changes. This is when the lights seem to show up, right after dark. Best seen in the fall months. But the best time to see it, they say, is around 10 o'clock at night to 2 o'clock in the morning. Don't know why. Here's some of the lights they've been seeing. Looks like a fire, don't it? But it's just lights. They'll see these lights for a second or two or tens of seconds, and then you'll see multiple lights at the same time, and they'll move. Look like balls of light moving in around the ridges, ridge tops, and down in the woods. Well documented. Many people seen it. It's been studied for a long time. These look like UFOs, but they're not. They're just light appear and then disappear. You can see them on the ridge tops at the same time these other lights is going on. They'll just travel around through and disappear, fade out, and then reappear. Strange. Here's a close-up of some of the lights. This one seemed to just come down for a few seconds and then disappear. Many people have documented this on different cameras, pictures, film. This looks like a string of lights in the woods, but it's not. They'll just disappear, or they'll start moving down or up the mountain, and then just to reappear in a different place. They've even got pictures of them down in the woods themselves. Looks like the woods is on fire, but it's not. Different colored lights, just to fade away. Now in 1913, they really tried to investigate these lights and see what it is and what the probable cause was. So they had people from well-known colleges, even investigations from the government agencies looking for this. And they said it was maybe light reflection from the Catawba Valley rail line in the valley. So everybody was good with this for a while. They seemed to be content. They figured out what it was. But in 1916, they had a flash flood. And this flash flood washed out the railroad line in this valley. it just destroyed it, and it was going to take a long time to get it back up. But in the meantime, they were still seeing these lights. It didn't matter, railroad or not. They would just appear, just to disappear, or multiple lights at one time, just like it was before the railroad was washed out. Didn't matter. Now the folklore in the area has it, there's a bunch of legends. One of the legends is that the Cherokee Indian fought the Catawba Indian tribe over this land, and a bunch of warriors died. And the squaws with torches at night was looking for their long lost warriors. And to this day, they say their spirits is still looking for them. And that's one of the legends. Another legend has it that there was a plantation owner from the lowlands had come up to this area to do some hunting. He loved the mountains, so he'd come up here once in a while and hunt. Well, he got lost. As time went on, he never returned. So his faithful servant and slave would go looking for him. He'd come up here to look for him with a lantern. He'd walk all up and down this mountain and these valleys and hollers looking for him. And they say to this day, that's still his spirit looking for his long lost master. And another legend has it that a young lady was looking for her lost love that went to the woods and never returned. And she was looking for him, and still looking for him to this day. And they've been a lot of other speculations and legends, alien bases and all this stuff, but just all kinds of folklore. Now they've been studying this thing for years. Here's an article from 1962 where college professors and different people have been in here studying it, studying the area, watching these lights, trying to film them. They've even documented. You can see here the elevation, atmospheric pressure, the conditions, velocities and angles, and they've mapped out everything. And they still really are not definite on no answer. But a lot of them's come to the conclusion that they think it's some kind of ball lightning. But it's just, they don't know. They're still studying to this day. Now here's what ball lightning looks like. Just when the atmospheric conditions is just right, just before a thunderstorm or something, around the ground, close to the ground, it just appears. It's a real rare phenomenon. Ball lightning is real rare to see. It just appears when the conditions are right, like regular lightning, except this is real rare conditions. But that's what they seem to agree upon, but they can't prove none of it. So to this day, there's still no definite answer. And these lights, from time to time, people still see them. All around this valley, on the mountaintops, just off the edge of the mountain. No possible way that nobody could be there with lights. Different colors. Simultaneously, there'd be 2 or 3 lights in different locations to disappear, only to reappear and then flare away or appear in another place. They don't know. But this place is such a beautiful place, and it has a lot of mystery. It may never be solved. Man still does not know everything. So, I hope you enjoyed this mystery. And I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.